Peace and love, everybody. So the topic of the day is over for the fakery. All right, let's get into it. So Cat Williams said years ago, I remember Cat said, "It's a war on real. It's a war on real." And Cat was so right. He was like, they hate the real. They attacking realness. You know what I mean? And that has been going on for a long time, you know. And they kicked it into full gear. The wicked have kicked it into full gear. At this point, this whole matrix, you know, nothing is what it seems. It's dead set, like it's been set up to have a whole matrix going on that it's just not what it seems. All right? But guess what? It's exposing season. We are in exposing season. We are in reaping season. So people may have gotten away with it, with lies, fakery, manipulation, deceit, you know, for decades, hundreds of years, thousands of years, you know. But hourglass, sand just ran out. And guess what? It's not going to work no more. It's not going to work. So everybody been warned, come up out of it. All right? So that's what I'm going to speak about today. Let me see. I do have some notes. I want to stay a bit on track so I don't go too long. So, yeah. Authenticity is required. Honesty is a virtue of the light, you know, and lies and deceit is of the other side. Period. There's no way around it when you practice to deceive for your own gain or to be seen in a certain light, you know, to be fake and have, you know, and deceive, you know, these things are dark. It's no way around it. And it's truth, lie. It's no little lie, little side. It is what it is. You've got to be real about it. That doesn't mean that you're perfect and, you know, you may not do it, you know, I don't know. Now, I'm not saying, I'm just saying that be real about it. You know, don't lie to yourself, because that's a giant factor in this society as well. People satisfying themselves with lies to themselves. So imagine you deceiving yourself. What can you do for me? How can I know what I'm dealing with when you don't even know what you're dealing with? That's deep. So anyway, now, this is not me being judgmental or me like I'm a saint or I'm so great. This is just me speaking on how I see the war on realness and how I feel like it's over for the deceivers. And you're going to be exposed. Your time is up. You're no longer going to prosper off of deceit, manipulation, lies. It's coming back on your head. And it's going to come back 10 times. Oh, no. Well, let me not say. I don't know about the timetable and all that. That's up to the Most High. So I'm not even going to say that. So, anywho, and I do feel like authenticity is being rewarded, reaping season. So, now, say for instance, if you don't like me, say you don't like me, that's okay. You don't have to like me. But I'd rather know that you don't like me. I'd rather you not be fake with me than smile in my face, you know, and act like you actually like me. Come, like, make, you know, just the fakeness rather than you don't mess with me like that. I'm talking about the extras. So you could be cordial You could be cordial, be professional. Say at work, for instance. You don't have to be like, every time I come up, I can't stand her. You know, you could be professional, you could be cordial, but all the fakeness, like coming up to you like, hey girl, how you doing today? How the kids? And I don't even know you don't like me, you know? So I would rather you don't even come up to me, you know what I mean? You pass by. And if I so happen to speak to you, you know, you rather speak back and keep it moving or even ignore me. That's your business. Yeah, but I would respect that rather than the fakeness, you know what I mean? I would feel more comfortable with knowing where someone is versus having to try to guess. And so a lot of people take that as being polite, you know. Oh, she's so mean, you know, a person's so mean, you know, just because a person is authentic and not going to be with the fakery, you know. So it is a level that can get to that where it's actually mean and it's uncalled for, you know. And so, but just being real and not going to be fake about things, that doesn't necessarily make you a mean person. And people think to be polite that the fakery is good, like to go out of your way, like to act like you like somebody and be smiling like, hi, how you doing? How you been, girl? Oh, da, 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 this, that, and that. And that means you polite, you know, and the next person is mean just because they don't indulge in that. They may not speak much, you know, and people are like, she's standoffish, you know, da, 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 da. I'm like, don't mess with you. You know what I mean? All right. So that's a thought about that. And so and I was gonna say, many times in my life I had manipulative people going behind me, like say trying to poison people against me to benefit themselves, things like that. I let it ride. I maybe when I was young, maybe I didn't, I don't know. But I learned to let that ride, because what's done in the dark come in the light. And if you are who you are and you know who you are, you know, then it's going to at the end, it's going to prevail. The realness is going to prevail. And this is the time right here where it's all being exposed. So you walking a slippery slope if you still being fake and inauthentic at this time. All right. So, and I'm not saying that being real is broadcasting all your mistakes or your faults to everyone, or, you know, some people think that that's what makes them real, is because I say anything that's on my mind at the time, I'm going to say it because it's real, it's the truth, you know. And they think that that's the thing to do, you know, but everything is not to be said at all times. You know, everything ain't for everyone, you know. And just say, for instance, you exposing all your personal business and things like that, that doesn't make you so real and things like that. Just because you do that, you know, there are things that you could keep, but the whole point is you're not being deceitful. You're not coming out lying or trying to make things appear a different way than it really is in order to be a trickster. You know, things, that's what I'm getting at. So I just wanted to make that clear. And yeah, so that doesn't make you a real one just because you bring anything out your mouth and you have no pause, no thought process, no concern about, you know, anything. That doesn't make you a real one. All right, so I just want to make that clear. Okay, so one aspect is the practice of deceit. This is my notes. Trying to make something appear different than it really is, for instance. You walk around with a mask on. Oh, yeah, this one. Like, you just a sweetheart or just a polite person. Like, oh, she's just so sweet. You always try to talk in a little voice like, yes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I help the children, you know, such and such and such, you know, and you just come off with that. And deep inside, you could be the Tasmanian devil. Because you could be a manipulator, a deceiver. You could be pulling all type of strings in life to try to make people change their views of this or that to benefit yourself, you know, but having everybody thinking, oh, she's so sweet. Oh my goodness, what a little angel. So it's over for y'all too. Be aware. Okay. So and on that note, with like, say you pretending like you such a sweet person and all this and that and that, and at the end of the day, inside your heart, you may have the kind of heart that you don't care about people. You don't care about, you know, you don't really truly have a caring heart, but you just have a sweet demeanor on the outside. Or else, you know, you even front to act like you have a caring heart. Do some type of charity. You make sure people see you doing this or that. You know what I mean? So they can have that kind of view of you, like, oh yeah, oh wow, she love the kids. You hear me? So, all right. So I'm saying I'm not saying it's good to walk around as a basket case or a hothead, but at least that's real. Like, it's something, hopefully you get to the bottom of it and you grow past it, you know what I mean? But the fakery. So I was just looking at some of the fake things that we got going on in society today. I got a little list. All right, fake reality. All right, fake love, fake food, fake gangsters, fake news, fake nice people, filter pics, fake reality, fake money, fake singers, fake images, fake friends, fake bodies. You know, that's just some examples. Look, you got fake pregnancies. You got that's just some things. And like social media, you know, social media is a big factor in the fakeness, you know, putting forth an image, you know, and that can actually be harmful to children and things like that, you know. So hopefully, you know, you're enough in your child's life that first of all, you don't let them exposed to this fakeness at all these like get saturated with it. Hopefully you monitor that, but you know, and definitely talk to them and let them know what's real and what's fake, because you got all the fakers out there putting out this stuff to the kids all day, and it's creating false realities, it's furthering wickedness in a lot of ways, it's making bad mindsets for impressionable people, you know, and things like that. So it does become a harmful thing. It can also be harmful, so it's not just harmless, you know. All right. So yeah, I said some people will kill not to let the truth come out about them, right? It's serious. Like, it's a serious thing. So I was saying, like, you got fake thugs, and the world is so upside down and full of fakery. Like, they created a whole fake meaning of what it mean to be a thug, and that was done by the wicked, in my opinion, to make everything confused. You know, confuse everything, and cause people, you know, more death, destruction, you know, things like that. Steal, kill, and destroy. You know, so yeah, that like the fake gangsters and stuff like that. You got then you got, now look, I'm not judging anyone, you know, I don't try to do the most high job whatsoever, but this is another situation, and it's very common, very fake, but you got some who will go and abort a pregnancy just to hide the truth. All right, so it's other reasons that people do it, but I'm speaking specifically of somebody that go and do that to maintain their image, you know, and sort of hide cheating, you know, or keep their fake persona in place. Um, like, for instance, I know women who had several procedures like that, several, multiple, you know what I mean, and walk around, you know what I mean, like with the appearance, you know, and all my kids got the same father. You know what I mean? Y'all walking around here doing this, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to make sure, you know, da, da, da. I'm not, you know, and have that little deceit that they really got going on where they don't tell nobody about it. You know what I mean? But they do things just for appearance that you would take a life for appearances. That's deep. That's very sad, you know? So you got people who want to appear to be happy, beautiful, smart. Oh, I'm talking social media. Okay. Okay. So anyway, so I said, if you can do that, be authentic, seek an honest connection with yourself and the Most High, you will be provided for. You will win. You won't end up wanting for nothing. You know. So I know this wasn't as streamlined as it could have been. Trying to see if I touched some of the points, most of the points I was trying to touch on. Oh, all right. I know what. So let me just say this, that also discernment of situations. Okay, everything is not always black and white, like I said. So I got a quick example for you. So say, for instance, you are driving. Say the world has come to the point where the wicked are out here saying, you know what? They find out, say the wicked find out that a brown-eyed child is going to destroy them and eliminate the wicked from the world. So then they say, we collecting all the brown-eyed children, you know, to do who know what with them, you know. So you got 3 brown-eyed children. And so you like, I'm getting my kids out of here. And so you taking them to a safe house. Y'all pack up, y'all in the car, y'all in the van, you know. So you driving and you taking back roads. You got a little sneak way to go. You come up on a roadblock. You see, like on TV how it be. You see all the cops and all that on the roadblock. So you tell the kids, like, get them blankets, get under the blankets. Like, don't say a word, don't say anything, you know. And you're like, everything gonna be all right, you know, but just listen to what I say. So as the cop pulling up, you know, as you coming up on the officer or whatever, and he just smiling like, hi, hello. Oh, well, all right, you ain't gonna say all that, but you know, they pull out, or you can even act concerned like, what's going on, officer? Like, you don't know what's going on when you really do. All right, that's deceitful, because you fronting, you faking. All right, but so then the officer start asking you like, you have any children? And you be like, yes, I do. And where are your children? Oh, they home with their father. And you like, okay, well, what color are your children's eyes? And then you like, hazel. They got their hazel eyes from their father. Why? Why do you ask? You know. And then you like, oh, nothing. All right, proceed. And so then y'all pull off. And as you get a little far, your children get up. Y'all made it through. Yes. All right. So you did lie, you know. So you did it to save your children's lives at that moment. And so you made a judgment call and you did that, you know. That doesn't mean that necessarily lying is true now. I mean, lying is good. Lying is still what it is. Lying is not the right thing to do. And you may have somebody that's so faithful, and they just so set in their way that they say, you know what? Lying is wrong. I never lie under any circumstances whatsoever. I am chaste. I don't do that. So then that situation happens to them, and they pull up, and then the cops say, so when the cop get to the point, where are your children? And they be like, in the back underneath the cover, you know what I mean? And then, you know, then he pull them out, look at their eyes, found out they brown, you know, whatever the case may be. But this person they do that because they so strong in their conviction that I'm not lying. I feel like it's wrong. I'm not doing it. So I'm going to tell the truth. Now from here, I know the Most High got me. He got me. Maybe that's their belief, you know, that's what's going to happen. That's how strong their faith is, that they go through that and be like, the Most High got me because I did the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to. So that's their judgment call, you know. So, but anyway, I'm saying things work on a judgment call in your life too, you know, and but it doesn't change the fact that a lie is a lie, the truth is the truth. I hope that makes sense. So, anywho, as I was saying, it's been a war, long time. Authentic people, you know, been considered as strange, weird in a lot of cases. You know, I can even speak for myself, you know, that I've been considered weird and strange for so long in a lot of settings, you know. And one thing about me is I'm me, always been me. I don't try to fit in. I don't try to conform to the people and what they think is cool. I could have been. I could, if I didn't mind being fake, or I had the ability to be fake, I could have been the most popular. Everybody think I'm the most thorough girl, woman around. Because I could do it. I know what's popular and all that, but it's not true to me. So I don't feel, that's not even in my nature to be able to do that, you know. But I'm just saying, regardless, time is up. Fakeness ain't going to keep working. It's not going to keep working. Tricks and deceit, lies, is not going to keep working for you. It's not going to keep working. So be warned. Turn away from it, you know, and get in tune with the light, you know. Seek that out, you know, and the Most High, and find out the truth. Look at reality of what things really are. Find out who you really are, what your weaknesses are, what you have to work on, things like that. Deal in reality. That don't mean you have to broadcast it to the world, but within yourself, tell yourself the truth. All right? And don't be out here lying and manipulating and doing all that. All right? So I didn't mean to get all frustrated, but all right, y'all. Peace.